We are live. Very simple challenge right here. We have got the $1,000 Gran Turismo challenge, where if you stay one lap ahead, you win $1,000. But there's a twist, and the twist is very simple. You can lower the $1,000 by giving up $100 of your prize money for 5 bonus laps. So, very simple. What's happened here? We've skipped the boring parts, to say the least. Our competition right here, using the Citroen DS3, has decided to take $700 off and get 35 laps right there. So, a 35 lap head start. This is going to be massive. Am I going to have to pay someone $300 and file for bankruptcy? Stay tuned on the stream to find out. Alright, let's get into it. Before we get started though, I've got to make sure we actually are live, because it would really suck. So let's just make sure we are live here. Stream manager. We're going to make sure we are live. Okay, we are live. Let's get straight into it, okay? So yeah, let me know if you think the Citroen will survive against the Dodge Tomahawk SRT. Let's go, okay? 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Citroen complete the race with at least one lap ahead? Let's find out. Alright, let's see, chat. And I did ask our competition right here if they were happy with their 35 laps. They said yes. So yeah, it is now up to us here to see what we can do. Alright, one lap in the bag. We got to average over every 2 laps to the Citroen's one if we want to catch up in pretty quick time. And yeah, straight into the wall is not going to help. We just got to not slide. That might actually help out the Citroen right there. That's make or break. Really, how many mistakes we make is going to determine our ability right here of how close this is going to be. So we're going to make sure we get this A-OK and correct. We're going to reach 500 kilometers right there. Let's get it. Come on, the turbo and the speed. Remember, chat, $1,000 on the line, really 300. But you know, that was that awesome gimmick we had. Make it a bit more interesting, to say the least. Does speed really matter? We're going to find out. Still 34 laps ahead for the Citroen. So we'll see how close this is going to be. How late in the game is this going to be? Can the Citroen manage to get to the 99th lap and complete the race before the Dodge passes it? That's what we're going to find out right here. And it's going to be really close. Little hit up the arse, you know. Maybe that's not a good idea because we're technically speeding it up, but it is A-OK. There is no straight lines with this car. It's all corners. Because by the time you're finished with the straight, you're onto a corner just like that because of how fast this car is, man. Just slow, just slow, just slow. You can risk it. Oh, a slide out. It's not ideal. Alright, that might have helped out the Citroen quite a bit now. 34 laps ahead is the Citroen. We're catching up, but we need to catch up a little bit quicker if we want to stop the Citroen and so we don't file for bankruptcy. That would be nice. Alright, 33 laps is the difference now. Alright, we're closing in, but will it be enough to stop the Citroen? Let's find out, man. Let's find the flip out. It's gonna be tough, for sure. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. We just made that Citroen hit top speed. That is not ideal. But it'll lose its speed in the corner, so it should be fine. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. You gotta brake hard in this one. This is the corner that we seem to mess up on a bit. Just gotta ease on the accelerator a bit. Another lap in the bag. 31 laps is the difference now. I don't know how close this is getting, but we're definitely catching. But will it be enough? Let's see. You gotta do what you gotta do, chat. Love it or hate it. Alright, this is a whole clusterfuck. Get back on the track, man! Nice. What? These little mistakes could be costing us, so we're going to avoid those as much as possible. Alright, 11 laps, 1/9 of the way there. Nice. Alright, 29 laps behind. We're slowly clawing back, but the Citroen is nearly halfway. Nice, another lap. Okay, 29 laps down. Alright, let's keep it coming with the speed. .500 of the straight is crazy. Let's keep it moving. Keep it coming, the straight. Oh, nearly a spin out, but we saved it, we saved it. Whoa! I tried to avoid that. I think the Citroen tried to hit me then. Trying to get a bit more speed, but that backfired. Okay, we gotta keep the speed going, man. We're still a little bit behind here. So we need to keep it moving, that is for sure. Now, come on. Nice straight. Into the apex, brake a little. Don't want that to happen, obviously. Another straight, 16 laps. So 16 to 43 laps. Remember, $1,000 on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The Citroen needs to complete the race before I can complete the race in order to take the win. Hit it up the arse again, why not? It is a shit run for a reason. And yeah, just gotta treat it like that sometimes. Come on! Yes! Alright, 17 lap is in the books. It's going to be a claw back. We're going to slowly claw back at the Citroen's time. But we shall defeat it. Come on. I cannot file for bankruptcy this early, man, into the streaming career. This cannot happen, man. Not into the streaming journey, man. We cannot allow this to happen. That's another one in the books, right? Alright, lap number 18 is now. Alright, passed it again. We unlapped ourselves again there. Definitely a good move from the Citroen owner to try to give a good gap. 35 laps is a respectable gap, but 2,500 horsepower and a ridiculous amount of torque is going to be hard to beat. So yeah, just got to play the checkers game, man. We'll see who's playing checkers though, that is for sure. Alright, lap 20. The big 20. 1/5 of the way there. Let's go. Alright, maybe we're gonna stop doing that as well. But it's fun, you know, it's fun. Alright, 4th gear, 5th gear. '21. Can you do something for me? Heavy on the brakes. Alright, 22 laps in the book now. Sorry if I'm not talking too much, chat. I've got to concentrate, man. I do not want to lose $300. That would not be good. Let's just say that. Alright, 23. Half of the laps now in the book. We are halfway there to passing the Citroën. So let's keep it coming. Let's just keep driving. Alright, this is to go officially under halfway. Let's go, man. We are officially clawing back at the Citroën now, and we have a chance to defeat that shitbox, man. Come on. This is not going to be easy, man. This is going to be a close one. That's for sure. $400. Let's go. Maybe get off the grass. Maybe that would be a good idea. Alright, quarter of the way to the finish line. Quarter of the way there. Let's do it, man. We can't afford to hit the Citroën. No more playing around. If we get like 5 laps within, then we can play around a bit more. Nice speed. Nice. Nice. 26 laps. So give us some credit to the Citroën. It has been doing a pretty good fight, man. It's been able to stay ahead for this long, and you got to give it some credit there. That's not an easy thing to do at all. Especially against the fastest car in a straight line, it is not easy to pull that type of shenanigans off, man. Let's just say that. I didn't want to do that. I was just so concentrated on getting the fastest lap in the race, and I failed. But it's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. Alright, nice on the straight. That's alright, chat. We'll switch it out if it comes to switching out the controller. We'll switch out the controller. Not that hard to say. We'll just pause it if it happens, and then we'll get another controller. Very easy. This is actually pretty monumental, this overtake right here. This means less than 20 laps away from the Citroen. Nice, 400. The Citroen though approaching the halfway mark here, as we are just over a quarter. So still a long way to go. Let's just keep it coming. Got to be quick on the brakes, quick on the pedal. Can't let anything crazy happen here. Let's just say that. 500 in the straight. This might be our best lap. It is. 2 seconds. Our best lap by far. 19 lap difference. That is no joke. Alright, we broke a little early there, to say the least. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Yeah, that was a little slow. That was 3 seconds. Every little mess up is just a chance for the Citroen to get back on us, so we got to just avoid those. Minimize those mistakes. As you saw right there, we did make a mistake. But we minimalized it. It wasn't like it was an 8-second mistake. It was 3. It happens. Just a little irritating. We want to get this done as efficiently as possible. So that is a bit of a shame. Come on, man. Nice. Heavy on the brakes, that's alright. Brake. 400. Alright, the lap difference is 18 now. So yeah, 50 laps to 32. And I'm thinking, honestly, the Citroen owner is still stressing. But he is probably glad that he decided not to take just $100 off. Because that 700 has given the Citroen a chance here to take the win. Alright, we're a third of the way there. The Citroen is just over halfway there. Let's keep it going. We're still 17 laps behind. So yeah, anything could happen. For sure. One big mistake could easily put us right back behind and make us have to fight all over again. Like that grass right there, that's a couple seconds gone, just off that. That is a couple second mistake. Oh, we had to do that. We can't give it a boost. We cannot give that Citroen a boost at all. 3 seconds slow, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Alright, our first purple sector in a while, to be honest. Yeah, that's gonna kick our ass for sure. Yeah, that probably hurt our entire lap there. Yeah, half a second. That cost us half a second right there. So that ain't great. Alright, 535 laps, 35 to 51. Alright, another lap in the bag. Well, hold on, the Citroen's got this here. We're gonna come on the track safely. That's a bit of a mistake right there. Alright, we got past it again, good. 16 laps is the difference. We're gonna use everything we can here. 9 seconds slow. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. A little bit of wheel spin there. It's A-okay. We've got this. We've got this. Come on, lock in, Dodge. Lock in. 52 to 36. Nearly under 15 laps here. Alright, here we go to get it under 15 laps. Oh, he's still a bit ahead, to be fair. But like I said, straights don't exist for this car. Big mistake again. We should be fine though, we should be fine. Bro, that Citroen is deliberately trying to get in our way now. It's cost us 17 seconds. That is crazy. We need some regen braking, man, that is for sure. We definitely need some regen braking. We'll get those in the corner though. We'll get them in the corner. That'll be alright. 38.52. Brake. Swing through, swing through. Our acceleration's a bit delayed here. The battery being dead is definitely hurting our acceleration, but as long as we stay at a good speed, we should be fine. Alright, 41 to 30. 39 to 53. And it is getting close. Let's just say that it is getting close right here. Citroen's still got plenty of time to wiggle though. That is for sure. So don't count it out yet, chat. We are still 14 laps behind it. Okay, down to 13 laps remaining. Man, the Citroen's kind of a sitting duck, but it is working its way, man. It is working its way. And yeah, definitely a good choice taking a large amount of cash out of the prize pool to try to get as many laps as possible, but also have a respectable prize at the end of it. I don't know though, was it a little too generous there? Should the DS get another 5 laps? Should it have? It probably should have, but you know, that's what they chose. We'll see what happens, man. On its 54th lap, as we enter our 41st lap. We're nearly breaking halfway. The Citroen is nearly 2/3 of the way there. But I feel like if we lap the Citroen, I'm pretty sure it's over, right? There's no way the Citroen makes a comeback, right? We got more power, more torque. It should just DNF the Citroen, but we shall see. We shall see. Heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brakes. Nice. Hugging the wall, not the best idea. At 42 laps, 12 laps behind now. Like I said, the Citroen's got a shot, man. The Citroen definitely has a shot. I can see it getting easily past 66 before we what's the name? Before we even get close to it, man. To be honest. Are you looking at me? My goodness. Alright. Citroen DS3 is a sitting duck, but still 11 laps ahead. Fucking hell. Alright, cool. A little hypnotist snack. "44 laps, 11 lap difference now. It's coming. It's getting close now. It is getting close. Come on, man. Come on, what do you see, chat? Spam the dubs up, man. Type 1 for Citroen. Type 2 for the Dodge. Who do you think's gonna take it, ladies and gentlemen? Who the fuck do you think's gonna take it? Right, we are just under 11 laps behind the DS3. Let's go. $1,000 on the line. Well, 300, but yeah. Just slowly relax, relax a bit. Alright, we spin it again, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, nice recovery. Okay, I repeat, chat, 10 lap difference. 10 lap difference, 46 to 56. It's gonna get close now. That's for sure. The Citroen has put up a good fight. But yeah, let's see how long it can survive, man. Can it get to the finish line? It's looking less and less likely as this goes on. Even I'll be one to admit that. But yeah, definitely doing a good job, man. Alright, 9 laps remaining. We've got this, Dodge, come on. Come on, Scat Pack. Alright, 48, 57. We're approaching under 9 laps here in this straight. Nice, we've got to avoid hitting that Citroen. We don't want it to hit top speed, so that could be pretty bad for us. It'll make it just harder on us, to say the least. But you don't want to make it any more harder than what it already is. 35 lap advantage is crazy, to say the least. Alright, 8 laps remaining now. In the wall, that's fine, just gotta be patient with it. Like that. Alright, 50 to 58. 8 laps here. 8 laps. We're just going to lock in, close this gap, finish this off, man. That's the goal. Got to finish this off. Alright, 7 lap difference now. 7 lap difference. It's going to come down to the wire, for sure. It's going to be close to 60, I reckon. Close to 60. I feel like early 60s. Just below 66. I think we might get the Citroen here. If we just don't make any big mistakes. Oh, a purple sector. That is really good. The fact that we're still in purple sectors into our 50th lap really shows. But still 100 milliseconds behind our best time. We're just going to keep on trying to get those purple sectors. Not even focus on the Citroen. Get those purple sectors going. And we should just be able in no time to take down this Citroen, man. That is for sure. 100 milliseconds off there. That sector. A little bit of a shame. Ooh, that's a really good purple. Really good purple. We would have to mess this up to not get a good time, to get our best time of the lap of the race. Oh, we did mess that up. We did miss that. We did miss it up a bit. Alright, 53, 59. Come on. Alright, I'm just locking in, chat. I'm shutting my big mouth, my chatterbox mouth, and we're just going straight into it here. 59, 54, 5 laps remaining. Let's claw this home. Let's claw this back, man. Let's claw it back. Ain't happening, buddy. I am not gonna hit you. That's a big speed up for you. We can't have that. Under 5 laps remaining. $1,000 on the line. Just $300, man. Really and truthfully, is on the line. It is getting close. 5 laps behind. The Citroen can still do this, but this is now looking like a sitting duck situation. Under 4 laps now. The clock is ticking. Another really good purple sector. Oh, best lap of the race right there. I can't even see the time, but it was good. Let's just say that. It was 3/3 of a second quicker than any other time so far in the race. The Citroen trying to stop us, man. But yeah, 3 laps behind. Has now just became just under 3. Alright, a little bit of a spin out. Just take it slow, take it slow. Car back into neutral. Back into gear 1. Let's go. Alright, 2 laps remaining now. We shall see, man, how far can the Citroen go before time runs out. Another purple sector, which is just ridiculous, really and truthfully. Really ridiculous. This is going to be our best lap for sure. Oh, we messed up the end sector. That's fine. It happens. Yeah, just stay out of the way of the Citroen, man. We got to. Under 2 laps here. And let's finish this off. Oh, my hand is getting sore though from holding this controller for so long. Nice. Come on. It was a good run, that is for sure. Time is running out, man. Time is running out. It's just going to be how long can the Citroen stay ahead now. Alright, we are now on the same lap. Now let's see if the Citroen can get one more lap in before it is GG's. Right, both now on 63rd, man. 63rd. Yeah, we're from 63rd now, chat. We're about to pass the Citroen at 63rd Street right here. I'm gonna have to start ripping to 63rd, man. That's for sure. If we can do this in 63rd. Oh, what? Alright. Maybe not. Too much wheel spin. Okay, come on, get on the track. Get on the track. Oh, shit, what's going on? Alright, we're gonna lock in now. A little bit of a mistake there. Alright, we're in the lead now. We've just got to finish this off, man. Get that lap done. Lap the Citroen. Call it GG's, man. Definitely a solid attempt from the Citroen to stay 63 laps before the Tomahawk overtook it, but still, it was only a matter of time. And yeah, the Tomahawk now closing in on its first lapping right here. Let's go. Nice hit to apex. Oh, the Citroen's going all out, man. That is for sure. To avoid getting lapped, it knows it's GG's if that happens. Alright, that's a lap. Right there. Come on. Will it say final lap? That is the question. Alright, maybe we're going to lap it one more time. Let's find out. We'll get to like 70 laps and then I think we call it, right? Unless we do stupid shit like that. Like, what is going on here? Oh, my hand, man. Last 2 laps. Like I said, we're gonna get to 70. And that's basically it, chat. Got it down the straight. 68. Alright, lap 69, the final lap, the last hurrah right here for both cars, really and truthfully. What a match though. The Citroen definitely went the distance a little short. One last time, a little hit up the arse for good old sakes right there. And yeah, our third last gun down the straight. What a race it was, man. What a race this has been. But in the end, there's no match. The Citroen is no match for the fastest car in the game, man. It's just not going to happen. And yeah, we've gone the straight one last time. Actually, let's go into the pits. Why not? We're going to the pits right here to celebrate with our team as we take our final exit out of the pits. Right, flipping there. You know, I've got to give the Citroen credit, man. It was ballsy, man. 35 laps was no joke. But in the end, the Citroen just did not do it, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, the winner, and he's not declaring bankruptcy this week on the live stream. Maybe next week I'll declare bankruptcy, but not this fucking week. Ain't no way. We did it, man. We flippin' did it. I don't have to close down the stream yet. We ain't bankrupt yet. But stay tuned next week where we might get bankrupt with another stupid challenge. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week with another stream on Twitch. And yeah, be sure to check out all the socials. They're in the bio, whatever the fuck. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good